Hello, I'm Luke Neller and welcome to Best Replays of the Week, where we select 5 replays sent in by you, the viewers, and showcase them for your enjoyment. Don't forget to vote for which was the best replay of the week at the end of the show. In this episode we have a bulldog with a case of the zoomies, sniping from an unlikely tank, a pure tier 10 crucial beachgoer, nightly tactics on Himmels, and Senior Badass doing the impossible. Roll out! Let's start off with some light tank gameplay. Jackifer is playing the M4190, the German premium bulldog. The tank is famous for its good mobility and punchy gun, making it a real threat in expert hands. However, the map is a little bit less famous for scouting. Mountain Pass is not a place you would expect a fragile light tank to shine. Still, let's see what Jackifer can do. H3 to 4 is a good opening position for a light tank. Just make sure you have allies watching your back. Bulldogs excel at peekaboo fights, a lesson this Progetto won't soon forget. And a parting shell for this STRV, a reminder that you're not safe up there. A courageous red scout shows us exactly what not to do with a light tank on this map. Stuck behind a rock with no place to run. Remember rule 10? Don't do what your dead allies just did. Jackifer knows what's up. Instead, how about some flanking fire? Scratch 1 TD off the enemy list. Oh, and another Progetto. Jackifer seems to be everywhere. The North Road seems to be stuck. How about an aggressive flank? Whoops, that's an ISU 152 staring down at our hero. Fingers crossed he's reloading. Yep, easy flank as the ISU fires in frustration. Your battle is over, buddy. An enemy Black Dog mounts a desperate charge, even penetrating his HE shell. And a Borsig following close behind. Jackifer penetrates both HE shells and the desperate ram only provides a nice cover from the Borsig. Might as well finish him off for the show. GG. Well played, Jackifer. From north to south, you were forever in position to help out. The score looks one-sided, but you made it that way, dealing 6.5k damage in a tier 9 game and claiming 6 kills. A well-deserved Confederate of the Week. Moving on, we have Maxim Sledbinik in his T43 on Cliff. It's a standard battle with Maxim being top tier, something that really allows the T43 to shine. No surprises here, a classic medium tank start heading up to the middle. While the T43 turret is not the sturdiest thing in the world, it's still capable of bouncing lower tier shells. However, a flat side isn't the place to bait shots. Proven by 2 engine critical hits in a row. Ouch. The VK might have gotten through the turret armor, but did pay for that with his tank. Back to the garage with you. Dominating the middle ridge allows allies to take better positions on the map, pushing the enemy back to the spawn. Sadly, the 1 to 2 line doesn't seem to be doing too well. However, the Skoda on top is a nuisance, as is getting there. As 2 shots in the rear by a Panther M10, Maxim is lucky not to have a broken engine, or worse, a fire. And somehow all that good work from earlier is undone. It's 5-9 now. But hey, at least the view is nice from up here. Let the sniping commence. P-43 turns into a smouldering wreck, while the Panzer IV narrowly escapes the same fate. Two expert shots on the T-34 and one less enemy remaining. Still 7 left, however. Careful now, the enemies are well aware of the importance of this hill. No more free shots and the HP is running low too. You lucky! A Sidon Panther narrowly escapes, but not without dropping Maxine to a one-shot. No room for mistakes now. And again! Nothing but a pixel shot. Luckily, a friendly WZ is in a solid position, providing good crossfire and pinning down enemy tanks. Well played, friend. There's the Panzer IV from earlier, not running away this time. Peeking against the Oni isn't a bad idea. It doesn't have the accuracy at that range. Whoa, that is an Su-100 dangerously close. But Maxine shows us how it's done. 2 tracking shots and a kill shot without ever being in danger. There, the Panther, but it evades another shell. Thankfully bouncing the return fire as well. This time a Churchill attempts the same maneuver as the Su. Rule 10 seems to be a difficult one to grasp. Yes! Your luck has run out, Panther! Maxine bounces the incoming shell and this time doesn't miss. See ya! Only the Oni remaining. A couple of parting shots leave it on low HP, but it's still a major threat. Again, the WZ proves to be a valuable ally, baiting the Oni while Maxine flanks around. Leaving nothing to chance, one APCR shell straight into the rear armor to finish the game. A good example of positional play by Maxine Slebiny, holding the crucial positions on the map to overcome numerical disadvantage. 5,270 damage dealt, with 2k being beyond 300 meters and nearly 6k XP taken home. For that performance and excellent teamwork, we award you our Sniper of the Week. Moving on, we have Smoon VFL in the infamous Object 268 version 4. The 268V4 features very sturdy frontal armor, solid mobility, and scary firepower, making it a formidable foe. The battleground is Overlord, a fairly open map, good for both aggressive and passive styles of play. Well, unless your team decides to take a stroll on the beach. Please, don't go to the beach. No, seriously, don't. Right from the start, Smoon decides he's a light tank and charges the middle ground. Well, let's see how that works out. Better than that Progretto start. An IS-3 attempts to charge our 268. Brave? Foolish? Yeah, definitely foolish. That Object 257 is a dangerous threat to the team and is a high priority target. But that Progretto is being a Progretto on the flank. Ignoring the fleeing Italian, our hero puts one into the VK before realizing they're in a little deep. An ISM attacks from the rear, supported by an ISU in the distance. Great awareness, Smoon. Ouch! That VK's trying to get revenge. Back off, ISU! Kaboom! I love seeing those health bars go down. That VK might have gotten a lucky hit in the side, but frontally, no chance. Smoon is a gentleman and leaves the VK to their trusted KV-4 ally, whilst they charge the supporting AMX 5100. It's all over. Wait, that VK's still alive? Where's the cape? Yeah. Our hero finds himself surrounded again, with the ISU punching a massive hole into the rear. Smoon gets into cover as a friendly Batchat 12-ton cleans up where the KV failed, and the ISU becomes victim 3. Down to the beach the Greens all charge. Although that's where the spotted targets are, I see the conch is unspotted. Another explosive ram sends the 110 to the grave. However, as I said at the start, the beach isn't the best place to be. Smoon isn't the only one to understand this, as the Greens spread out. Hello, Scorp. Boom! One more into the 140, but it makes little difference. The friendly Object 257 is gone, and our scouts are surrounded in the middle. 140 charges, but the sturdy 268 armor holds until the Type 4 is able to scare it off. Thanks, mate. Some confusion forces Smoon into a very bad climb, losing critical hit points. The friendly Batchat 12-ton knows what to do to bring this back, and that's give their 2 Tier 10s a chance to get around the rock. But Smoon can't because the Object 268 didn't fire. You went too early, Batchat! The conch recklessly charging is exactly what Smoon needed, though. But the 140 didn't make the same mistake as the Batchat and attempts to take advantage, and bounces. Twice! But in this time, the Type 4 Heavy goes down, making it 2 against 1. Here they come. The 140 intelligently waits for their ally to absorb the shot, then comes out for the final showdown. Oh no! Our hero's armor finally gives way, and the game ends in a heartbreak. The 140 finally got it together and penned. Such a shame. A few small mistakes is all it takes to change an epic carry into an epic heartbreak. 11k damage, 9k more than any other tank on the team. You know, I would be beating myself up over those tiny mistakes. What could have been? I hope that the title of Crucial Contribution of the Week takes the edge off a little, Smoon VFL. For our 4th replay, we have Sir Alex in his Progetto 46. The map is Himmelsdorf, and being a squishy medium isn't usually ideal. It's going to come down to how Alex abuses the Italian's unique autoloader. With 3 enemy top-tier TDs bound to lock down the middle of the map, Alex decides that the best chance is fighting on the hill. Pushing aggressively to the ruined castle reveals an enemy Progetto. Penetrating all 3 shots is great, but receiving 2 in return is not a great trade this early. Save your HP. And here's the flexibility playstyle of this autoloader. Do you maximize your DPS by firing once and reloading, or unloading all into this Object 263? Well, if it worked once, why not do it again? Maybe because of the arrival of 5 Reds? That's why you don't go alone. A lonely tank is a dead tank. Sitrep, the rest of the battle isn't going well, so this hill needs to be decisively won. Quickly! That means losing a ton of hit points, facing off against the Borsig and overwhelm the defenders. As predicted, Reds have swarmed into the northern streets. Time for a comeback. Holy, full HP 88 was trundling up the hill. That front armor would have been a problem if there wasn't a better target showing its rear. In the meantime, the enemies have taken full control of the map, pushing the friendly cap. However, this might not be all bad. With the Jagdtiger dispatched, only the 88 remains, but not for long, as the Greens from the base return the favour. Suddenly, the battle turns into a real mop-up operation. Continuing the enveloping tactics, this AMX M451 stands no chance, and with 3 shots into the rear becomes kill number 5. And this 112 follows its fate, outflanked and outnumbered. Great tactical plays by the Greens, and top them for Alex. A shot to the rear takes down the charging Bulldog. Lastly, the Foch is surrounded and eliminated. Victory! This battle was more like Clan Wars than a random battle, with the Greens recovering from early losses and getting into a deadly rhythm of crossfire. Very nice. With 6 kills and 5.4k damage, Sir Alex tops the scoreboard, but we definitely need to highlight great team play. All the remaining Green tanks worked together, even though none of them were even platooned up. Congratulations, Sir Alex, you are the Top Gun of the week. And for the last replay of the episode, we have Senor Tavai in his T100LT showing off his light tank skills. It might look like a tank squashed under a hydraulic press, but the T100LT is a very capable scout, stealthy, fast, and very deadly. The map is Provence, stunningly beautiful, but a little bit intense in my opinion. Right from the start, Tavai intends to play aggressively, pushing right up into the enemy. Knocking this tree over is the best way to find out if any enemy scouts are paying attention. No? Okay then. A shot? No. Get up that hill, Senor Tavai. This FV4005 is just too tempting. But this bush is still wrong. Bingo! Here we are! Here comes the bombardment as the area is lit up like a bonfire. Good night, Object 907. Nearly 5k in spotting before the T100 spooks Senor Tavai into clicking. Surprisingly, Sixth Sense didn't go off. What the heck? Don't do it, Senor. I know it's tempting, but you're a scout, damn it! My heart skips a beat, but our hero's not spotted again! That T100 at last finds our hero, but Senor Tavai unleashes the fury. The enemy scout realizes the inevitable and legs it, and Senor knows not to chase. Resume scouting duties. And by scouting I mean unseen constant damage dealing. That had to be too close. And it was, but even so, the T100's low profile makes it such a hard target to hit. The death of an ally springs a handbrake turn. Those must be the last red TDs. Got to be careful. You know what? That bush was a really nice spot. Coward! This position has exhausted its usefulness, but look at those numbers! 15,000 damage combined. After some maneuvering, Tavai finds a full HP Jagdpanzer E100. Eek! Things can turn around in a heartbeat, surrounded on all sides. Run, Tavai, run! It's not the falling that gets you, it's the sudden stopping. That should count as Senor Tavai's damage too. One loop through the base to throw off the enemies and back to scouting. Navigating around the houses to stay unspotted means this badger is not aware of its doom until the very last moment. Cornered, the Jagdpanther stands no chance. Intense, no one can hear you scream. To round it all off, the Arctic. And that's game. And what a game! Senor Tavai displayed some of the best scouting we have ever seen. Even with 12.7k assistant damage, Senor Tavai also tops direct damage dealt. Yeah, absolutely my Scout of the Week. And that's it for this week. Remember to vote for the replay you think should be the best replay of the week by tap-clicking that eye in the corner and selecting... I won't say my choice. Last week's best replay of the week was overwhelmingly voted to be our Top Gun Asus Christ in their T-44-100. Congratulations! I'm Luke Nella, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.